Well, I think what we saw from the Fed last night, that Powell and the FOMC are just determined almost on autopilot to go through with another rate hike in December. My personal view is they'll probably do 2 more in 2019. The other thing, Martin, which I think was noteworthy, was the omission of any reference to the volatility or the kind of sharp downturn in equity markets through the month of October. And many people have interpreted that as further confirmation that Jerome Powell is very much data dependent, and if the economy is strong, inflation is rising, he's just going to soldier on with rate hikes without providing the financial markets, the stock market, with any kind of safety net. So once again, we seem to have Powell saying that he's not going to put in a so-called Bernanke put or a Yellen put. And if there is a Powell put, it's very far out of the money, Martin.
So here's the question. Is that a good thing or bad thing? You know, because, I mean, the stock market obviously is important to the person who appointed Powell, who's President Trump. And you've got the 2020 elections coming up. Who knows what could happen between now and then? If the market tanks, we have a situation on our hands.
Well, that's right. You know, the bottom line is, you know, I think, and I've been thinking it most of the year, that this is a very different Fed. And the manner in which Powell is implementing monetary policy is that he is absolutely determined to, you know, continue with the normalization of monetary policy. And I think that takes the federal funds rate up to, you know, 3% by the middle of 2019. And I think the capital markets are now increasingly repricing for that. And that means, Martin, does it not, that effectively that's exactly what the market is doing at the moment. We're repricing assets right across the investment landscape in a recognition of a normalization of U.S. monetary policy, and particularly sharp rise in the front end of the market. Look where the 2-year Treasury note yield is, Martin. It's knocking on the door of what, 3%. Which is pretty extraordinary.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.